One of the things that lends itself to creativity and innovation is disruptions. And I think disruptive events, we talk about disruptive technology. And one of the things I think in thinking about this actually is when I lost my job back in 1987. I was working at that time in the Lieutenant Governor's office, and the term was coming to an end, and I didn't really have anything to do, and basically left that office and really had not necessarily anything to go to, and I had to really kind of face up to what was I going to do, because I had to make that choice, as opposed to sometimes you find yourself in situations that are comfortable and you can kind of continue to go and continue to go. Well, I was really faced at a very disruptive point, and that really, I think, led me to do some things perhaps, or led me in some directions that I hadn't necessarily thought I would go in. And I think a couple things that it found out is, one, I was able to kind of experiment with my entrepreneurial spirit inside, and decided not to go to, quote, work for somebody in a sense, but was working for a number of different people. At the same time, was starting with Dr. Lee Todd, the Kentucky Science Technology Corporation, which started with basically one person employee, me, and no any money of any sense other than some original grant money we got, 10, 20,000. So I think that point, it really forced me to take some risk and do some things and explore some aspects of innovation and creativity that I think led me to a certain amount of success and following that path. So I think in one sense it was probably something along those lines. It wasn't really necessarily a conscious decision on my part, but something that occurred that turned out in retrospect, even though I was very concerned about it at the time, because I had a brand new child and she was two years old and was married, and I was thinking, this is not a good thing. It actually turned out to be probably the best thing that ever happened to me in terms of my career part of my life.